Hey y'all, it's Morgan and I am back with another hysterectomy recovery update. And I'm joined by Lucy here. I'm now a year and a half post-op for my hysterectomy and I feel like a functioning human again. Well, mostly. If you've been with me from the beginning, then you know that I was in very rough shape. My pain was debilitating, I couldn't eat without throwing up, and I was pretty much housebound. So yeah, it was pretty bad. But now, a year and a half later, that has all changed. I've steadily gained muscle and I continue to get stronger. I eat good most days, and I can leave the house pretty much whenever I want. Not that I want to that often, but I can. Since my last update 6 months ago, I've still been seeing improvement, especially with my capacity to interact with the world. We've had visitors and events on several occasions, and I've been able to participate in everything. I mean, I do need a bit of rest after, but still, the fact that I can even participate in the first place is amazing and crazy to me, and it makes me very happy. I've been doing more art and creative projects lately, which is something that I used to dream about and brings me so much joy. I share a lot of that here on this channel, and I do talk about my health stuff sometimes in there. It gets woven in because my health affects a lot of my life, so it affects how I create and do art. So please go show those videos some love. I think they're pretty good if I do say so myself, but I might be a bit biased. I may not be back to my pre-sickness self, but I am so much better than I used to be when I was at my peak sickness and before I got my hysterectomy. I'm learning to live with my new normal, but I still hope that I continue to improve. I still have lingering pain in my hips and back, although much less severe than before. And I have occasional nausea and low appetite, which it doesn't happen that often. And compared to when I was throwing up multiple times a day, it's practically nothing. But I just want to mention it because I want people to keep in mind that recovery takes time and is slow. I mean, I guess for some people it could be fast depending on, what you're having a hysterectomy for. But in my case, if you were that sick, it's not a bounce back situation. And yeah, a year and a half later, there are still issues that affect my life, but not nearly as much as I used to be affected by my illness. And that's progress, and that makes me happy. And I want other people to not feel bad that they're not perfectly better and all of these things at this point, because that's not necessarily gonna happen, and it's okay. Everybody heals different. And the goal here is progress. It's not perfection. I've been putting in a lot of work over the last several months with my strength and mobility, and now I'm starting to focus more on my hips and hip flexors with the strength and flexibility, hoping that will ease some of the pain. At my last check-in, I mentioned that I was still going to the chiropractor, but I am no longer doing that. After a year of going to the chiropractor, starting with 3 times a week for the first month and a half, to then once a week for several months, to then every other week, I reached a plateau, so I decided to stop doing that for now, and I'm really just focusing on the strength and flexibility aspects that I can work on at home and deal with. I think that strength and flexibility training are what's gonna help me most right now. And when I say that, it's not like I'm doing anything extreme. A lot of the stuff I do is body weight. I'm going pretty slow with the flexibility. I'm actually trying to do some of the exercises and stretches that people do for splits training. I've never been able to do splits in my life. I have tried it multiple times and, tried to get there, and it has never worked for me. So I don't really expect to do splits, but I think that the exercises that strengthen and stretch there are what's gonna help me some. I'm still working with doctors to figure out what could be causing my remaining issues, or if maybe they'll go away with time still, or what's going on, but that's a slow process. All right, that's all for this quick little update. If you have any questions or topic ideas that you'd like me to cover, please let me know down in the comments. I would love your input. And if you've been finding my hysterectomy content helpful, please consider sticking around for a while and subscribing. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and I hope to see you again soon in the next video. Bye!